Hello everyone, I'm Chestic44, I'll stand in as Fly, and welcome to this Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire. Last episode, we went out to speak with Ferrante at Dunnage for a while, and then did a bit of running around, and also Maya returned. Turns out those messages she's been sending out were assassination messages, and she had to do one of them. She's not really too keen about it. Had a bit of a discussion about that. For now, though, I'm going to make a quick trip over to Queen's Berth, because we have a lot of money. I want to see how much the next ship is. Because I like the idea of getting these better ships, bit by bit. If it's too expensive, in my opinion, we may skip it, but it might be worth it. Just gotta head up to here. Nice, quick run, and then we'll head out of here, and this time, head to the southwest and do some exploring at the islands down there. And we'll also be changing the party up a little. Because we've had this group for a while. Jodie's never gonna leave, but we can mix things up a bit, I think. And there you are.
Business comes and goes.
I do, let's see, Galleon, 90k. Is that what it is? I think we can afford a Galleon. That said, I do have various gear that I can sell. I'm curious how much this will save me. There's all of that. There's all of that. There's that. And that'll do there. So it'll save me 27k. That'll be 62, plus I need one of each of these. $67. Little more than half what I got. I think we can afford this. Go for it. Which means we have another ship. We do have enough crew that we'll be able to. We just need to move everyone over. Alright, so this goes in. The colors go in. The sails go in. That goes in. Definitely attaching that. Definitely attaching that. Yeah, I'm gonna rename this to the Vixen. Also, we do have drinks and things that we can put on here, so I may as well. That's 3. Can put more fire kelp on. That's 1. Can put that in. Can put that in. That's 0. That seems to be it for now. Alright, let's move the people over. So, you're the helmsman, obviously. You go in there. We've got 3 cannoneers. Looks like we're going to need another. We've got... You're the navigator. You're the cook. And you're the surgeon. And we've got you 4 as deckhands. There we go. Oh, right, colors. Need to fix those as well. What was the name color again? Name color was sky blue. Alright, and for that, we still have these guys. Are any of them cannoneers? You're a cannoneer. Okay. Put you up to here again. And then we got 3 more people here. We're gonna need to find some more people. And then after that, we have some Iron Thunderers. Which are these. It looks like we're gonna need 2 more of something else. I guess 2 Valiant Hullbreakers. There. Those are thrown in. Actually. 200 to 500. I take it back. Use these. There we go. That's better. And we still have space for 2 more crew. Doesn't sound like a bad idea. So, screw it. Let's go to the Wild Mare, see if there's anyone we can hire. A little more ship maintenance, yes, but a better ship is a nice thing to have. And we could easily afford it. And we still have plenty of money. We could have theoretically gone for the junk, but I'd like to gather up every ship. Okay, into the Wild Mare for a sec. I think what we're looking for is a boatswain. If I can find a boatswain, that would be fantastic.
See anything you...
Helmsman, deckhand, cook, deckhand, deckhand, surgeon. Yeah, that doesn't help much. Honestly, I'm not really looking for any of you. Alright, ignore that. Let's get out of here then. Get back onto the ship, and we'll take a look at it. See what it looks like.
Read anything good lately?
A riveting essay on the properties of illusion. Oh, and Cadabolt's treatise on the finer points of corrosives.
Ah, glad I asked.
Something tells me Maya wasn't particularly interested in that. Still, at least she's trying. Alright, it is the active ship, so we leave by sea. Almost, come on. Alright, let's take a look at this galleon. See what it looks like. Oh, really isn't that bad. Very big ship. What's it look like underneath? Okay. Nice room, as expected. Yeah, it's a pretty decent ship. Very spacious. I like it. I do like it. Now then. Back to sailing where I wanted to sail, and I just realized something. We do have all of these at Whale's Eye. I don't know if they're supposed to be like that or not. But I think maybe that's where that explosion may have come from. We can go visit Tikawara, but for now, we're gonna head over to here. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to basically make this entire quarter of space explored. So we're gonna head down to here and explore to the south as far as we can. Get this entire area looked at. Hey, repair supplies. It's actually good to have. The Valian Trench. Well, it's a little bit of experience. Oh, and right, I do want to change my group a bit. Let's bring Adair out again. Jody is definitely going to still come out. Let's have Seraphin with us, and how about Takehu? Oh, my mistake. Hit the wrong thing, so it's you, 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 and you. Seems fine by me, and there's the edge of the map. Alright, we'll have this group with us for a bit. Seems fine to me. The Tahika fishing pools. We'll check that in a moment. You hear two crew members arguing on the deck. Uh-oh. An argument from the deck pulls your attention away from the gentle rocking of the ship and the smooth expanse of blue on the horizon. "Half of those fish were floating belly up," cries Amani. "Better we throw out the whole catch than end up with a rot-bellied crew." "They looked alive enough when they hauled them out," Giordu red-handed retorts, gesturing violently at the pile of fish on the deck. "Fish die when you pull them out of the water. That's what fish do." Let's judge the fitness of the catch. Well, you do have something. There are no signs of discoloration, open sores, or bloated bellies. The fish appear perfectly healthy. "I told you it wasn't dangerous," Giordu red-handed gloats, arms akimbo. "We're in no position to throw away food. Stow the fish in the hold." "See, Amani? The captain knows we can't go throwing away perfectly good meals." "If we take these on, Captain, there's every chance." "Stow it. The captain's word is law. Let's get these fish below." The pair heave the barrel and move it towards the hatch, leaving you to return aft. Well, there we go. And we got something here. Small island with a rice farm. I feel like we could use all this rice wine. It's cheap. Go ahead. The rest of it is fine, but the rice wine? Yeah. Oh, there it is. Alright, got something we can pick up here. And the Tahika fishing pools. Let's see this. You stand on the forecastle, gazing out at clear skies and gentle seas. The chattering of your crew darkens, adopting an ominous tone. Gathered at the starboard railing, they peer out at the sea. By the gods. The surface of the sea swells. An enormous glowing shape is surfacing. Identify it. There's only one breed of glowing sea life of this size to your knowledge, the resplendent phantom. Their sweet flesh makes them a popular quarry among whale hunters. A long, pale creature breaks the surface of the water. Its skin is translucent and freckled with phosphorescence, and you can make out the ghostly outlines of luminous organs beneath it. The creature rolls slowly, staring back at you with a glowing blue eye. The nerve behind it is as thick as a halyard. Doru smiles. This one is young still. Thoughts, crew? Irena leans over the railing. Plenty of meat on the beast. A prize like that could feed us for days, with the captain's permission. Irena smiles hopefully. Others murmur eager assent. Jordu, red-handed, grins fiercely. A quarry worthy of the captain of the Lord of the Hunt. Let's have some excitement, Captain. Doru steps back, appalled. You'd slay one of Ngati's children, and squander this blessing. Huh. Well, grab your spears and prepare for the hunt. You know, we'll let the creature pass in peace. Jordu red-handed sighs as the crew members resume their duties. You sail on. Yet the magnificent creature continues alongside your ship for many hours. A low, mournful music rises above the light percussion of the waves, and a gentle peace envelops your crew. When night falls, the beast is beside you still, a comforting light in the darkness. By morning it is gone, but the sense of calm it brought remains. Hey, worthless idiot gained a rank. Okay. That's everything there. Oh, let's keep searching. We can go ahead and skim the edges. And... oh, there's something here. Yeah, we can look at this one. Got some fruit here. And a rice farm. Nothing to get out of this one, I don't think. Alright. Ooh. Oh, can't go into there. That is way too dangerous. So we'll leave this one alone until we get stronger. Couple dead fire merchants. I haven't been to this location. Let's take a look. Avalian Mill. Hardtack and lager. Yeah, we can take all the lager. Here's some fresh fruit. Some ale. A burial site. You come upon a flight of wide steps that descend deep into the earth. Chill air radiates from a dark doorway at the bottom of the stairs. It smells faintly of dust and cold stone. Oh, we can search the location. There we go. Got some water over here we can gather, and a ruined tower to investigate. Let's see. Search location. Hammer and chisel. Scroll. There was not much on that one. Which does kind of suck, but that's what happens sometimes. Alright, back onto the ship. Let's get back to exploring. Okay, there's the map edge. Large island over here. Let's go around this way. There's a storm over there. I think we've basically explored most of what I wanted to explore. I don't think there's anything else. Ruins of Amira's Roost. The Steel Preacher. We could theoretically do that. Temple of Tangaloa Ruins. We have cleared that one out. So this is somewhere we haven't been. Ruins of Amira's Roost and Sandswept Ruins. So we do actually need to explore both of these. We'll go down to this one first. We'll leave the dangerous thing alone, but we'll explore everywhere else. Let me just drop down a save before we take a look in here. Alright? Alright. Alright, let's see what we can do on this island. First up, an abandoned village that we can explore. Plenty of food. Can't really go investigate the corroded wasteland. It is too dangerous. Let's see. Winding Pass. Let's see what's here. The path winds up into the hills, narrowing to little wider than a cart. The cliffs offer a sheer drop down into the crashing sea, the water foaming white where it throws itself against the rocks. You realize that what you initially took to be several large, lumpy stones are in fact Jotuns, two-headed monstrosities. As you watch, one of them absent-mindedly lifts a boulder and hurls it into the sea. The Jotuns guffaw, their laughter guttural. Speak to the Wilder. The Jotuns grunt as you approach. Pressing against the stone, they push themselves to their feet. "Food at last!" one bellows happily. They heft heavy tree trunks over their shoulders. You know your friends have been hiding food from you, right? No. I could give you some food if you'd let me pass. The Jotuns exchange a long look. Are listening with all ears. What offers, little softling? Make it good. Do you like shark? I got some finely aged shark meat. Captain, hands off, Captain, hands off, I say. Aghast, Takehu steps back. The Jotun sniffs at the slab of meat. Stinkfish. It inhales deeply, then nods. Stinkfish is like Jotun of sea. Deal. Go, softlings, before we become hungry again. They climb up the cliffside, leaving the path before you clear. That worked out. And what is lowland sands? As you descend from the high mountain paths, you find a small camp nestled in the sand. Tents, tired horses with their legs camped out. Campfires crackling. Seems far too active for an ambush to be in wait. A small group approaches, a motley band of kith bearing quality arms and armor. The foremost, a deeply tanned dwarf, raises a hand in greeting. You're coming down the path. Don't suppose that means you've dealt with those filthy Jotuns, does it? Who are you? She blinks and wipes her forehead with a rag. Suppose that's a fair question. I'm Zandran, and we're the Adragan Adventuring Company out of the Living Lands. That's the Adraban Adventuring Company, interjects a tall, finely armored human with skin like chipped obsidian. The dwarf scoffs. For the last time, Franco, no it is not. You want to be the Adrabans, you go be it somewhere else. A pale elf in loose robes, his beard beaded with sweat, sighs and massages his forehead. About those Jotun. No, I made a deal with them. The group's small Orlin blinks. A deal? What? Did you feed them one of yours to let the rest pass? Don't be ridiculous, Midge. They probably just threw them some meat and moved on before the beast finished eating it. She winks at you. The Amawa grins, hefting a heavy axe. That leaves the bastards for us. The dwarf strokes her chin. Well, you may not be a friend yet, but you're certainly no enemy. Seeing as we're going nowhere soon, why don't you sit a spell by our fire? Sure. You step into the camp and come to sit beside a fire. Although it looks like they intended to put it out before you got there, the Amawa feeds it another log. The dwarf gestures to a pot hanging over the flames. Got some stew left. Fish and vegetables, nothing fancy. I'd like to know more about your company. The dwarf taps the scar on her dusky chin. Well, we formed in the Living Lands. It's where Midge and me hail from. She gestures to the short Orlin. She's our mindbreaker. Franco here's from Old Valia, sworn brother of the Darkotsi Paladini. The tall man clangs a gauntlet against his breastplate and bows at the waist. Zandran gestures to the pale elf. That's Lys Laudier, from the White That Wins. He handles the magic. And Wotchka left Rawatai when she ran out of things to put her axe in. Anyone else you see around's a hireling, but still some of the best. We've been all over the Living Lands and Deadfire both. Midge grins. Right now we're drawing coin off an Ideiran noble as members of the Deadfire Archipelago Explorer Society. More or less. What are the Living Lands like? I'm actually curious because Avowed, a game that I believe is coming out this year and had some trailers recently, takes place in the Living Lands from what I know. Zandran inhales deeply. Absolutely incredible. You've never seen so much green. Birds every color of the spectrum, lizards like living statues of gem, and the hunting. Didn't know how much I'd miss it until I left. Midge nods along pensively. Sure, half the plants are like to try to eat you, but at least there's something to see. She scowls out at the desert. Why'd you leave? Zandran breaks her gaze, turning her attention to the campfire. Your dog died, Lys Laudier states simply, as if noting the weather. The dwarf winces. Fang's a wolf, not a dog, and a good one besides. I keep him with me. Always will. Know anything about this island? The explorer shakes her head with a snort. Hardly seen most of it. Came on land a few miles that way. She jerks a thumb towards the western coast. God's benighted Jotun prevented us from going any further. The Avalian grouses, and the Orlin's ears bounce with a vigorous nod. We're looking for some ruins that are supposedly out here. Island's so desolate, though, it's hard to imagine anyone building on it. Certainly sandy, thanks. The Valian laughs, a warm, quick sound that slips away as quickly as it appeared. Ach, quite true. I've sand in places I didn't know I had. I weep for the women who will know me after this place. The Orlan shakes her head. We all weep for the women with the misfortune to know you. Jealousy. Midge resents my innumerable conquests. Hardly. We can eat and rest. You eat with the explorers, sharing tales over the dying fire. Eventually, you call it a night, and they offer you a fallen comrade's tent for the evening. Waking up, you thank the group and take your leave. They wish you safe travels. Alright. And I guess these wind-swept ruins are what we're looking for, which we'll look at in the next episode, because I don't think we're going to finish in 4 minutes. So, shorter episode, but it's fine. Next episode, we'll investigate the windswept ruins. I don't know what that corroded wasteland is, but it's way too powerful for us. Next episode, the ruins. Till then, I am Chester44, I'll say names fly. That is Laniara, Adair, Joti, Seraphin, and Takehu. This has been a Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire, and I shall see you all next time.